For those navigating the academic world with ChatGPT, there's an exciting journey ahead, but it does come with some challenges. One of the major obstacles that academic users often face is the absence of clear guidelines for referencing with ChatGPT. Let's break this complex challenge into two essential parts. The first is the mystery behind references. Imagine you're working diligently on your research paper or project, and ChatGPT provides you with a lot of information. But here's the catch. It doesn't tell you where it's getting this information from. It's like having a map to hidden treasure, but there's no clear indication of where that treasure is. This mystery of undisclosed sources raises important concerns about copyright and giving proper credit to original content creators. The second challenge is the quest for guidelines. Think of it like this. You're in a room with a complex puzzle, but there are no instructions on how to solve it. That's similar to the situation with ChatGPT and referencing. While it might offer some suggestions on how to cite its content, there's no standardized, foolproof guide. It's as if you're trying to complete a puzzle, but some crucial pieces are missing. This lack of clear guidelines makes it challenging to properly cite ChatGPT-generated information. In this complex situation, without clear guidelines and standards, users face a tough task when it comes to citing and referencing information they get from ChatGPT. This not only affects the credibility and transparency of academic and research work, but also raises questions about the authenticity of sources used. It's like a puzzle waiting to be solved, and finding those missing pieces is crucial in today's ever-changing academic world. These challenges we're talking about have also been noticed in academic research. Let me explain. In a recent study by Newman and colleagues in 2023, they discovered that when people use ChatGPT for academic tasks, especially when writing scientific papers, they can run into a tricky situation. You see, ChatGPT sometimes writes things that refer to sources that don't actually exist, or it doesn't give the right references. This can be a real headache for students and researchers who need accurate and trustworthy sources in their work. Another research team, led by Rudolph, also discussed this problem in 2023. They pointed out that ChatGPT isn't great at providing sources and quotations, which are like building blocks for academic assignments. But here's the good news. They mentioned some exciting developments. There's something called WebGPT in the works, like a supercharged version of ChatGPT which can browse the internet. This means it can find the latest information, check sources, and grab quotations from reliable places. It's like having a research assistant at your fingertips. Not only that, they talked about AI research assistants like Elicit, which are like virtual helpers for finding academic articles and summarizing them. These smart tools make it easier to get the most recent information and trustworthy sources for your work. Let's explore this academic challenge from different angles, making it easier to understand. From Christensen's perspective, in the academic realm, users often approach ChatGPT with the expectation that it can assist them in generating accurate and reliable information for their academic work. However, a significant hurdle arises due to the absence of a standard referencing guide for ChatGPT. This issue can be likened to hiring ChatGPT for a specific job, the job of providing trustworthy information. But here's the catch. ChatGPT may not be effectively fulfilling this job. Users encounter difficulties in determining the origins of ChatGPT's information and referencing it appropriately, hindering their ability to rely on ChatGPT as a trustworthy source. This unfulfilled job highlights the need for a solution that provides clear guidelines and standards for referencing ChatGPT-generated information, enabling users to confidently incorporate its content into their academic work. From a Bourdieusian perspective, the absence of a standard referencing guide for ChatGPT reflects power dynamics and struggles over legitimacy within the academic field. Imagine this referencing guide as a set of rules in the academic world, somewhat like traffic rules when driving. Without these clear rules, users are at a disadvantage. They might face criticism because they can't adhere to the established norms of referencing. It's akin to not following traffic rules and getting into trouble with the traffic police. This situation also reinforces the dominant position of established sources and conventional referencing systems, which may hinder the recognition and acceptance of ChatGPT-generated information within academic discourse. In essence, the absence of clear guidelines perpetuates the power structures in academia. Through the lens of Heidegger, let's consider ChatGPT as a tool, similar to a calculator. Users employ it to enhance efficiency and productivity in academic tasks. However, this focus on efficiency can overshadow the essential nature of referencing. Referencing is not just a technical task, it's a way of acknowledging the origins and authenticity of knowledge. The absence of clear guidelines reduces referencing to a mere technicality, neglecting its profound significance in preserving the integrity and transparency of academic work. It might seem efficient on the surface, but it lacks depth and authenticity. In summary, this academic challenge of referencing with ChatGPT is akin to driving without traffic rules, reinforcing established power structures, using undisclosed information without proper attribution, and neglecting the fundamental role of referencing in preserving the authenticity of knowledge. Understanding this multifaceted challenge from different theoretical angles helps us grasp its complexity and significance in the academic world.